Hello everyone, back at it again with some more Dark Masters here. Going to see how many games I can get before my connection starts to dwindle. I've noticed that if I do too many games back to back, that DCGO stops putting me in lobbies, so we'll see how it goes. I've been having a lot of fun with Dark Masters, and I'm happy to show off some more games. I do think that I want to put down Ecomon here. That'll be nice later. And we'll go ahead and kill the Ghostmon with Piedmon here. Piedmon's not going to do us too much once they... If they get like a stack set up, then Piedmon's not going to help us out very much. But I think getting rid of any Ghostmons that we see will be good. Even any like Pokemons would still be good if they gain the one memory. D-Digivolve is going to be very valuable here. Assuming they have stacks on my turn, which they may not. We'll see. Yeah, so that is going to let me play out the Piedmon. And I believe it'll let me play out the Piedmon before execute, so that's probably worth it, otherwise they're just going to get a free swing. And assuming they have something that kills Piedmon, I can get it back out. And if they don't, I have some... I can swing with Piedmon to kill whatever they're about to play, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so now, end of their turn, Spiral Mountain's going to give me Piedmon again, and I can kill one of their guys. Oh, is that the new one? Okay. Yeah, the problem here is that if I kill one of these, I'm going to be triggering this Violet now. So, do I care though? Let's just see where it goes. I'm interested. I'll let them go, pop off, get all their gas out of the way now, because they're not gonna like one turn me. Yeah. This is actually kind of rough. I think I don't take a Pokemon in this matchup. I don't think they're gonna be hitting my security hard enough in the early game for me to build up trash. And I think stopping them from attacking might be a bit better. Or stopping them from suspending their tamers even. So first things first, let's see if you block with the Ghost Wand. That's fine. We're gonna gain some memory off of that, unfortunately. You don't have a blocker in trash, right? Oh, delete him. Oh, okay, this guy's a blocker, yeah. Okay. Well, we got rid of that stack, and I think that was very important right there. So here, probably just gonna draw some cards. Let's keep our hand nice and full. I did wind up taking one Muchamon out and throwing in a Gigadramon. Specifically for cases like kind of where I'm at right now, where I have one or two cards still in play and I want to be able to get rid of them. I was running into a lot of those, especially against Medusamon, when Medusa sets up the petrification tokens. It kind of hoses me. I can't play any of my Dark Masters. But at least then with Gigadramon, into my turn, I can delete the petrification token to get one of my guys in the back. And having a bit of search, I don't like bottom decking some of my cards, so we'll see how long this stays in. But I think the search can be pretty good too. And it can be a nice card to play out with these effects. Obviously I want Waru if I can find Waru, but sometimes you can't find him. Do I play out? I mean, I might as well, right? Like, I'll just kill the Ghostmon, that's fine. They're obviously not evolving, or digivolving, like they would have done it already. And if they are, then whatever, I'll get them. It's kind of a weird matchup that's going on. I am getting them to deck out quite a bit though. And I think as long as I can keep the tempo up, we should be good. I have not played too much with the new Necromon yet, so wasn't quite prepared for the way that it plays. It lets you get 2 level 4s out and then evolve one of your level 4s into a level 5 in hand, which is a bit different. It's pretty cool though. Ghosts have gotten so many new cards. It's really cool to see an archetype like that grow out of, like, when the first Liberator Ghostmon card came out, that was kind of the start of the support in general. And I don't know, it's neat just seeing Digimon give or Bandai, I guess, give an archetype this much support. I can't wait for them to do the same for Mamemon. Eventually. Also just trying to fill a bit of dead air. While this player's turn goes. Purple does a lot of stuff on their turns. Love to see that. That's actually so good. Can't play anything by effect now. I only have Piedmon in here, right? Yeah. And I already have 2 Apocalypons. I definitely don't need one of those. I've already got Puppetmon. I'll take the one out of FX. Is probably the correct choice. Hatch another egg for the Muchomon. Which may not have been the right move. I was thinking about Gigamon. Maybe I shouldn't have hatched. But I wanted to. Let's get this down. Ooh. That's a next turn kind of card. I'll keep the Violet that's in the back suspended. Or I'll keep it from suspending. That one definitely feels like the win the game card. The other ones feel more like win more. We'll see. Sec +1, right? No. That's awesome. What do I have in trash? I have a Puppetmon? Let's go. Bye bye. Okay, so now we're pretty good to swing here. Good draws. Emperor might be good later. Not feeling it right now. This is going to die at the end of my turn. I'll be at 3. So if I put down Machine Dramon, then I can get Apocalypse next turn and swing for game. So Giga didn't wind up coming up this game, but that's okay. It doesn't have to every game. And maybe it will. Maybe I'll get stomped this turn. We'll see. Does Puppetmon not die? Card with Dark Master's Trip in hand or trash without playing the cost. Then add this card to hand. Delete the Digimons. Effect played. Oh, the game. DCGO is probably confused because I played out the Digimon on their turn, at their end of turn, and I don't think it knows to try to kill it again. I actually don't know what any of those these right now. Yeah, so Puppetmon I think was supposed to die at the end of their turn. That's okay. The only difference here is I'm swinging with these three. Yeah. If Puppetmon had died appropriately when it was supposed to, I just wouldn't have used Spiral Mountain. So I'd have all 4 Dark Masters in my security. Apocalypmon I can play for 1. And then Apocalypmon plays out all 4 with Rush, and we're in the same situation. So unfortunate that bug, but I don't think it changed the outcome. Good game to the Ghost player. It's a bit rougher of a starting hand, but I think it's okay. I can keep this. A lot of the times if I have a turn 1 where I don't need to play Dark Master cards, I try not to. That's not like a hard set rule or anything, but that's really good. But not right now. I think it helps throw the opponent off and throw off their first turn if they don't necessarily know what to play around. I might just be overthinking that, but I feel like it's come up at least once where people will play out a tamer that's not super helpful, or they'll be a bit more bold with their first card that they play. Or things like that. Like, if you saw that I'm playing Dark Masters, you're probably Digivolving in the back. Whereas this, he just threw it out, and now that's easy bear into Piedmon. Ice Cloud could wind up being a pretty difficult deck to play against. I don't have Digivolution cards usually. Okay. They probably don't have a lot of level 4s in that case. I feel like you would have taken Volar Bearmon most of the time. So I think I'm just going to keep up the aggression here. I'm going to try to draw some cards. And we're going to end the turn with a medical killing the Penguinmon. Yeah. I don't need blocker right now. If this dies, yeah, that's so good actually, because now I can play Piedmon out. And I'll be able to kill both of these. Now they're going to really struggle to set up a board state. so much search in this deck. That is D-Digivolve immunity, right? Can't be bounced to hand or Digivolve. Or D-Digivolve. It's good to know. If they have an ace, I'm kind of in trouble, but we'll see. There we go. Okay, I'll make this the last one if I get matched up. It looks like it's going though. Hopefully. Okay, cool. This hand is fine for going second. I really like Ukumon if I'm going first, but still fine for second. If they put me at 1, I can just play Spiral Mountain. If they put me at 2, then I think I'm okay with, yeah, I'm okay with going, putting them at 2 with Spiral Mountain and Ukumon. Oh, they're looking. Did they grab a Ghostmon? I missed that. Ghost in training. Okay, yeah, they grabbed a Ghostmon. No rookies. It's rough. Ooh. I think I take Analog Mana instead, actually. Mana fixing's really nice in this deck. All of my Dark Masters set my opponent to 3 instead of 6. And my Metal Siegermon and Machine Germon both effectively cost 5 now, which is awesome. And they draw cards. Overpowered. I love seeing Chimeramon in the Ghostmon deck. That tech was so good. I don't know how strong it is now with all of the support Ghostmon itself has, but it's still sick. Medical sounds really good against this deck. Yeah, I think it's better than the draw power even. That's nice to see. What does this do? Suspend draw, trash. If you're executing, you can Digivolve. Okay, so it lets your Phantomon execute, draw, Digivolve into Necromon for 1. That's pretty sick. That helps you more consistently get your cost where you want it to be. I'm just gonna swing here. Oh my goodness, they have so many trainings. I've got every Spiral Mountain in the world in my hand. I think I've just drawn cards. Not much more to do. If Ukumon had died there, I may have just played the Crimson Blaze to stop them from playing cards this turn by effect. But I might have just passed. That was probably not the best swing I could have done. Here I'm not too worried though. If Hukumon dies, then I'm in a pretty good spot. And if he doesn't, then I got another swing and another card draw, so happy to see that. They don't have a single Bakemon in hand? That's rough. So much search. Oh my goodness, they are digging. That's, Yeah, you definitely need to see your line with the Ghostmon deck. It is rough if you're not finding them. Oh, Emperor could be really mean. I think that's swing first. Love seeing the bear. That's really good. I could put them to 1. Or sorry, I could put myself to 1, then to 5, and then get them to 4. I think that's fine. Like, they're not going to be swinging this turn. That's the biggest thing. And I'm going to be playing out Metal Siegramon so that they can't use Violet in any case to draw, in any way to draw cards. We'll keep them in a drought. This lets me put something underneath if I want to. It's not, I don't usually use that. If I have the old Apocalymon in hand though, it can be nice to build up my trash so that, to help me play him quicker. But otherwise I try not to use the second effect of Analog Man. He's just here to draw cards and gain memory. Which is really good for this Apocalymon too, because when this Apocalymon plays out the Machine German, it triggers Analog Man, so I don't need to have quite as many cards in my security. Here though, we can just go ahead and play this to, we'll hit this again. That gets undone by the end of their turn, so it doesn't really matter. Honestly, I'm just swinging. It's always unfortunate when your opponent, or I mean, it's fortunate in the fact that I'm winning, I guess, but you hate to see bricks like this. You need to play all your wisdom trainings and you're still not seeing your cards. It's rough. Emperor doesn't give me a whole lot of benefit here. I think I'll just play out Emperor and Kari though. Maybe I want Machine Dramon actually. I should have done that before I played Emperor. I'll draw some cards. Machine Dramon might have been better, because the end of turn trigger on Spiral Mountain triggers at the same time as Execute. So when they attack me, I can de-digivolve them by playing out the Machine Dramon. And that might have been better in the short term. I think long term though, having Emperor and Spiral Mountain is good. And even with all of this setup, I don't think this deck OTKs. Unless the new cards are just so much better. I feel like this Necromon's like crazy good for Chimeramon. Because you don't need to have Rush to when you're DNAing, when you're using DNA. And the fact that this lets you play a level 4 and this also lets you play a level 4. Although I guess the old one also did that. So maybe not. Maybe I'm just overvaluing the word level 4. There we go. Now he can't attack. Which means he can't delete himself, so that should be good. I believe this lasts until the end of my turn. Beyond deletion, right? Yeah, so not going to be able to pop these Spiral Mountains. kind of surprising. I'm gonna just play him back out. So I was wrong. I am gonna be able to pop one of the spiral mountains. Let's go. Yeah, we'll lock you down and I guess lock you down. And we'll keep Dualmon stunned. It's definitely better for me if he's alive and can't swing. I don't like a Ghostmon coming out. That's rude. Oh, actually I do. Ghostmon gets us just the right number of Digimon for Crimson Blaze. So I can Crimson Blaze into Bear, into Machine Germon. Now they've got, 6 memory, or 5 memory, but their big guy can't attack and they can't play anything by effect. So I think we're in a good spot. Yeah. Anyway, hope everyone enjoyed watching. Do all the YouTube things. Thanks. Bye.